No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to a city immortalized in song. Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Western Michigan Broncos. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack. And the Wolverines will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Western Michigan's offense will get first crack at it here. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent.
He's going for it all. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The give to the back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. This guy fits the bill, big, sturdy Michigan pocket passer.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, when Michigan's had their best teams, they got to have that balance, right? You got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake and then make the decision, get the ball out, and get some first downs.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ship. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! Quick strike. strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on as this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Garrison. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give on the inside. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And off to Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the...
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he holds it in at the 25. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Give to the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Intercepted deep in his own end. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Tatum. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Broncos moving quickly to the line. Quick release by the QB. And he motors over the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. Found his open target. Accurate throw. And 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly.
They'll give it to the back.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arizona State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Looking to throw on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Duarte. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. It's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Second down, they'll go to the air. On target over the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gives it on the option. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Duarte. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The hand to the running back. 10-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. He'll sneak it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Fitted in the window for the score.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So the 16-play drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Campbell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Broncos are marching down the field. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. And off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Now the play fake. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now they take the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. Coming out with it, it's Shaw. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield very late in the half. Grab near the marker. It's Duarte. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's got the back in the middle. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here.
Turning it on!
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duarte. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Hands it off. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And that one will give them the lead. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by 11 to Bowling Green. Any big development.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Broncos want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
With the catch, it's Garrison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. He stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're going to run it. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Michigan offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Got it in the middle. It's Duarte. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Right down the gut of the field. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Tatum. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. The RPO fired complete to the left. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And that is another.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grab near the sticks. It's Tatum. Just what they were looking for, and he's got 5 with a first down. Give to the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. He makes a grab. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Second down.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle. It's Duarte. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Quarterback's flexibility to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Gets open down the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Tatum. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And off to Jones. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold it.
Big-time kick late in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play? You can dial up, maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spot, like make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
On fourth down, looking to pass. makes the grab. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back to their offense.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Broncos hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Stops at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Headed to the end zone. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They'll run for it. He's not going to make it, and they'll turn it over on downs, and we're going to have a fight to the finish. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Here in the 4th quarter, they've just got to get into field goal range to give themselves a shot, but they're not going to get there if they can't protect the QB. They've given up back-to-back sacks.
Last chance coming up. Under fire. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.